record. Okay, I think we are recording. Great. Okay, so it's September the 14th. And so here we all are, and I just wanted to hop on here together because I want to get to know you all a little bit better. And I just have to say, I've just been getting super excited about coaching all over again. And I am super excited because I have some really fun new clients that are getting me motivated. And then I started thinking about our little family, about each one of you. And I started thinking, we have such an awesome little family when you think about it. And you look at each person on here, and there's only 6 of us right now, but there'll be a few more listening. And you think about like their personalities and what they have to offer to our little family and our little team. And I thought, since we have the corporate training coming up, and it's in about 20 minutes, so we'll keep this short and sweet. So we can hop onto that Zoom. It's a new coach training, which I think would be really cool for all of us to start at ground zero again and learn the training from the very beginning. Because it just repeats and repeats and repeats. It's the same thing. So if we can get that groundwork really down pat, I think it'll help all of us, no matter where we are and how long we've been doing this. So since we have that coming up right after this, I wanted to kind of just have fun for a few minutes together. I actually really, really look forward to these Thursday night calls because, like, you know, I haven't seen Ron in person in over a year because you weren't able to go to conference this last summer, and then I look at Erica and Amanda, and I'm like, oh, they're my roomies from conference last year, and I just miss seeing your faces. And then Amy was my very first scaredy roommate that took care of me our first conference. Anyway, and then we have some. What's that?
You took care of me.
I think we were a good team that first year at conference. And then we have some really awesome new coaches that are joining our little family, Cindy being one of them. And there's a few more that are growing on our little team. And so I just looked at everybody's personality and I thought, how can we help each other? Because I might have this talent, but I don't have this other one. And I'd like for us to really get to know each other so that we can utilize and help support each other and make it more fun. So that's kind of my thoughts. So can we just take turns and first just kind of introduce ourselves? I think most of us know each other. Cindy's on with us. We can't see her cute face, but at least tell us, where you are and if you've just started coaching or if you've been coaching for a little while. Where you're from, maybe a funny fact about yourself. And then if you can think of one thing that you're doing right now that's improving your personal health, I would love to hear, because I'm working on that a lot right now. And I would just love to learn from you what's working for you. And I don't know which leader said this, but if your waist is shrinking, your business is growing. If your waist is growing, your business is shrinking. And it's so true, though. When we have our mind in the game and we're getting ourselves healthy, we just radiate that. And so I want to know what y'all are doing to work on yourselves first. So with that being said, I'm going to go last just because I've talked enough already and I want to hear your voices. So we have Erica, Amanda, Ron, Cindy, and Amy. So who wants to go first? Or let me ask Cindy, since she's in the car. Are you free? Are you safe to talk now, Cindy?
Yes, I can talk.
Okay, so I already know Cindy a little bit, and she's a sweetheart, but so tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I live in Georgia, northeast of Atlanta, and my phone's plugged in and charging. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you great.
And I've been married for 25 years. I have 2 children. My son's 19. He just flew the nest. And my daughter's 14. She'd kill me. She just turned 15. And I'm a part-time art teacher, and I work pretty much full-time. and I love life and I love people. So that's me.
That's awesome. So Cindy, so several of us on here are LDS and have had kids on missions and stuff. So will you tell us just a second about Josh? I know you're not LDS, but he's a missionary, and I'm excited about his little journey. Tell us just a little bit about what he's into.
Well, he's been going to, since he was in third grade, he's been going to a Christian school. We took him out of public school because he was struggling, and we put him into Christian school and never looked back. It was awesome. It just completely changed his life and his self-esteem. And he's been just chasing after the Lord these last couple of years. He's always been really into the Bible and really into understanding what God's trying to say in the Bible, and just always very sensitive, kind young man. But in the last couple of years, he's started dating a girl that was on a track to become a missionary, and they fell in love pretty quickly, and have dated for a little over 3 years now. And our church is really big into outreach and missions work. We support a lot of missionaries, and they are just young teen going out there in the world. And Hannah, Josh's girlfriend, or actually they just got engaged, so fiance, he's moving like in light speed. I tell you, he's moving so fast. But he I'll turn the light because I'm finally not driving anymore. But so he decided to go to the discipleship training, which is a training through YWAM, which is Youth with a Mission. And that's what one of our connections from our church. That's what Hannah did. We went to her graduation a couple of years ago, and he was just motivated and moved and said, I'm going to this. When I graduate, I'm going. And he had never stopped saying that. And so he decided, instead of going to Orlando, where Hannah went, which was so convenient to Georgia, he decides to go to California because he's adventuresome. And so he left on Monday during the hurricane, flew out, and God made a way. It was awesome. The wind still just long enough for them to take off, and then it started blowing again. But he went to Yosemite, flew out on Monday, finally got there on Tuesday late, and started today. And we're excited for him. He's going to be training for 3 months, and then he'll be going out in the field. He'll be either going to Nepal or Greece or Thailand.
Wow.
And he feels led. So
I just love that. Thank you for sharing that story. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I know mamas love to talk about their babies, and it's so hard to let those kids go, but I am so proud of Josh. So just so the rest of you know, Cindy's son Josh and my niece Brooklyn graduated together. So we had a connection through my sister's school and church. So it's been really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy. It's good to see your face. I'm glad you're safely home now. Hey, who wants to go next?
Yep.
And she's gone.
Now she's gone.
And she's gone. Thanks, Cindy. So I'm Amy. I know everybody but Cindy because I met you at convention. I live in Castledale, Utah. I'm a barrel racer. My family's a barrel racer. That's rodeo talk. I did this plan 2 years ago, started coaching in December 2 years ago, and I hit ED really, really fast. But now I'm learning that I didn't learn everything I needed to know. And Jan and Kara kept saying to me, that shock factor, that wow factor is going to wear off, and then you're going to have to really be a coach. And I have hit that point. And it's kind of hard. I'm really having to think about how I'm getting clients nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm still ED, have been for a year and a half. So it's all good that way. I'm just having to be a little more intentional about what I post and who I talk to and how I talk to people, that kind of thing. Yeah. So what I'm doing for myself is during this Start 3 conversation a day thing, I message a lady I had just friended on Facebook and said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she come back, she says, "My day's great. I just got done with a client and I'm having a good day." And this is like 8:00 in the morning. And I said, "Well, what do you do?" Well, she's a energy healer.
Mm-hmm.
I had to think about what it was. And she sent me the link to her website. I didn't look at it, but we were talking and she was so upbeat that then I went back and looked at the link to her website. And I worked with her. I did 3 sessions with her, and I cannot believe the difference she made in my mind in what's going on with me. I'm in a better place than I've been in over a year. Robin knows me well enough to know that I was not in a good place since about October of last year. October last year, I changed jobs. I lost my mom. We lost a good friend. My daughter lost a niece in a drowning accident. It was just everything all at once. Kind of jumbled me up for a while, but doing really good that way. So anyway, that's me. I do live by Roseanne, since Roseanne is our coach. She's about half a mile from me. I don't see her very often. I drive by her house, but I don't see her very often. But that's it.
That's so cool, though. That's really helping you.
Yeah.
I'm working on my healthy mind, and I haven't found that right technique yet, but I'm working on it.
She gave me a thing to use, something about where you want, and there's 5 things that the wants always fall into, 5 categories. And when you pick one of them, you can choose to release it or not to release it. And it's been really amazing. If I can find the email that she sent me that talks about it, I'll forward it to you guys.
Okay. That'd be cool. That'd be great.
It's pretty amazing. It's made a big difference. I'm a lot more calm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Erica or Amanda or Ron? All right, Ron, go for it.
Okay. I'm Ron. I have 6 children, and there are 3 boys, 3 girls, and 13 grandchildren.
Awesome.
I've been involved with this for about 7 years. My wife was a coach for a while, and then life changed, things happened, and then we got divorced. Been divorced. She left. Been divorced now since July, but I took it over. I retired this February, so I decided to get into it myself. I love doing it, and I'm just learning, getting the ropes, learning, and trying to learn how to talk to people. That's my downfall. But I'm learning a lot, and I'm really enjoying all the mindful training. I do the morning thing with Jan at 9:30 every morning. I do the thing with Paul Blanchard on Tuesdays. It's been awesome. So I'm just really getting into learning and growing and loving learning everybody and getting to know everybody.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. All that personal development. I'm working on that too. That's awesome. All right, Erica, you were just about to start and I interrupted you. So go for it, girlie.
All right. Well, I live in American Fork. I've been married about 22 years. I've got 3 kids. I've been doing this for about 6 months now. I became a coach, I think it was July. And I hit it hard for about 2 weeks. And then my life has been a little crazy with, we sold our house faster than we thought. So we had to move in with neighbors. And meanwhile, my son came home from his mission. And then we moved into another neighbor's house. And then we moved into our new house. And then I just had surgery last week. And our house is still a jumbled mess because I don't have time to put it all together. So anyway, I haven't done much with coaching or really taking care of myself for a good month. So that's why every time there's a Zoom, I'm like, yeah, I'll try. And then this time I was like, no, dude, get your butt in gear and get on and start going, because I don't really want to put it off anymore. I want to reprioritize everything and really start up again with coaching and with myself as well, because I'm only halfway to my goal and I would like to be there by Christmas. So
awesome.
That's a good goal.
And you can do it, but you do need to rest these next couple of days.
I know.
I do the 5 in 1 though. You can 5 in 1 while you rest. Really easy.
Oh, I know. That's so dumb. I know. It would have been the easiest thing to have lost like a good 10 pounds during this whole thing because it's so easy, but
just start.
I'm not strong enough. Yeah, I'm going to start now.
I'm glad you're actually letting your body heal a little bit. Now the 5 in 1 would be safe and that, so after surgery, give it a couple of days. So you're right on, but do rest, girl, instead of lifting and pulling and all that. That house can wait a little bit longer. Take care of you.
Yes. I'm just so excited to put it all together, you know?
I know. Okay, Amanda, tell us about you. Amanda's lags just a tiny bit, but I think she's live, moving.
You're on mute.
You're muted though, sweetie.
Amanda, you're on mute.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
Here you
I
are.
thought I had unmuted. I hit the unmute. Didn't unmute. Okay, I'm unmuted now.
Yes.
It's not red anymore. All right, so I live in South Carolina. I've been married to my husband, Scott, for 23 years. We have 3 beautiful daughters, and I homeschool all 3 of them. So it keeps us busy for sure. One's a dancer, one's a gymnast, and one is still trying things out. So she's a gymnast and starting baton, and so that's that. And so, what else did I need to tell you? I have actually started what I'm working on for me. So I have been maintaining now for about 4 months, and have started actually adding exercise. And so I'm all excited because I've been every week, one of the videos actually has me do a plank, and I was not able to do a plank at all before I started on program. And so now I can't hold it for very long, but I'm able to actually get myself up off the floor. And so I'm excited.
Wow.
And I've been trying to post progress to encourage others on the highway to health. So that's where I am with personally working on things. And then of course I'm trying to get into some of the books and stuff too. So awesome. I started Equanimity today. We got that one at convention, and I hadn't had a chance to start it yet. So I started reading that book.
That's a good book.
That's great. Good. See, it was so fun just to take a minute to get to know each of you a little bit better. And it just makes me feel more strongly about what an amazing little family we have. So maybe next week when we hop on here, we can take a few minutes and let some of those people that weren't on here today hop on and tell us a little bit about them. Yeah, Ron?
I forgot to say where I live. I live in Nampa, Idaho, but I originally born and raised in Price, Utah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I was raised in Price too. Did you know that?
Oh, let's check it out.
I know. It's cool.
So we're half Westerners. Is that a word? Mm-hmm. Anyway, and half Southerners around here. So that's cool. We just have a few more minutes, and instead of me taking time talking about me, I wanted to ask y'all a question. So we have plenty of time to hop on the next Zoom. So I've had just a lot of different thoughts going on about what I can do to help more people and to really grow a fun community. And I'm just not a real fun person. So I just struggle with like thinking of fun things or being creative. Like if I think about what I need to post on Facebook, I'm like, I need to leave the house and go do something fun just so I can post it on Facebook. So anyway, but I had a couple ideas, and I thought, as a little Optavia family that we are, all kind of stemming from Roseanne down, what can we work on together that we can really create that community amongst ourselves to where we like really look forward to meeting together on Thursday evenings? And how can we spread that out to our clients? My clients are all over the United States, and they don't really know each other. And I keep thinking, how can I create some kind of community for them to be a part of? Highway to Health is awesome, and I love the activity going on in there. But I was wondering if I have been working diligently this last month. I'm actually doing the business full time for a change, and it's been quite interesting and fun and exciting. But having these new clients jump on board or reactivating a few, I wanted to create something for them. So let me ask y'all your opinions on these thoughts. And you just tell me what you think would be fun and if you would like to join me in them. And I've thought about doing, as a coaching group, like us, starting a little Facebook page and doing the boot camp, the ED boot camp together. I have several different recordings of different boot camps that have all been really great. But and I can go back through those and figure out which ones may be best. But that's something that we could work on together as a little group too. But for our clients, I've thought about starting a Facebook focus group the 1st of October. It'd give us a couple of weeks to kind of advertise it and say, hey, I'm starting this awesome focus group. Starting in October, it gives us plenty of time to really kind of advertise it and get people interested, get some people on the phone. That's an idea. And I have the time to kind of man that, but I can't do it all on my own because we just need different personalities and different coaches in there that everybody's going to relate to, you know, a different person. So I thought about the Facebook. I thought about like 30 minutes before this call, doing a book club or something for clients to hop on and then either do a book club or our own little client support kind of call. What would be kind of neat is at the end of it, we say, okay, thanks for joining us. And if you have time and you want to stay on and learn a little bit more about coaching and how we are crazy coaches ourselves and how we're getting through this, join us. And then whatever training we do that night, they're kind of listening in. And I think that's awesome. That would really pique some interest in maybe the clients that are invested enough to hop on, maybe invested enough to just be curious about coaching. So I thought about that. And then I thought about, what else? Either the book club or the client support and then the Facebook. I think that was it. So real quick, we just have like 1 minute. And you know what? Maybe we can do this. Since there's some people that'll be watching the recording, think about those 3 things and then think about what you feel would be fun. That we can create a little community with our clients that's more tight-knit and something they're going to be really excited to join us and be a part of. And maybe in our not our ED thread, I'm sorry, our little Optavia Family thread on Facebook, we can throw out more ideas. And y'all let me know which one of those you like and what you'd want to do. What do you think?
Sounds good. Those are good ideas.
Sounds good.
I mean, people want to be a part of something fun, you know? Yeah. I mean, like I so look forward to seeing your faces on here. I really do. I mean, so this is fun for me and I want to be a part of it and I want other people to be able to join into that and have that opportunity too. So those are just kind of my thoughts. I'm so excited we got to kind of just take a minute and get to know each other a little bit better. I hope you don't feel like it was a waste of your time.
No way.
Let me share my screen real quick and show you the where we're going from here. The corporate is having a what do you call it? Training. Here we go. Can y'all see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the Zoom number is 786-164-342. So it's 1 minute till. So let's go ahead and end this quickly and hop straight over there. And then maybe in our little thread, we can also post some takeaways from tonight's training. So is everybody planning on hopping over?
Yeah, Robin, can you give me the number again?
Yeah, exactly. One more time.
Yes. Oh, I almost ended our meeting.
786.
Yep.
614-342.
644-342?
614.
614-342.
Okay, 786-614-342.
Right.
Okay.
Got it?
I thought I missed a number, but I guess not. Okay.
No, yeah, it's not a phone number, obviously, because it's missing.
Yeah, I'm like, I missed something, but okay.
Okay, girls and boys, it was awesome to see your faces. Y'all have a great week.
Robin.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
talk in our little thread, okay? On Facebook.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
How do I leave?